Hello everyone, it's Matthew here from the NOLAnerdcast here at San Diego Comic-Con, talking to Corin, and is it Howell?
Howell, yes.
Boom, Corin Howell. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a little crazy, but at least I'm here. I made it, so
Yay.
It's exciting.
So why don't you tell everyone real quick why they should know you and what you're working on for DC, because it's super cool.
I am working currently on Bat-Mite and with Dan Jurgens, and it is a lot of fun. It's like it brings back a lot of the old Bruce Timm cartoon love, a lot of energy, a lot of I guess exaggerations and expressions, and there's a lot of goofy jokes in it too. So it's just like a pull from those old Saturday morning cartoons you used to watch as a kid, like Animaniacs being one of them, and bringing back like Justice League humor. I'm so excited about it.
And what I love is, there's only been one issue out so far.
Yeah, the second one just came out actually.
Well, that doesn't count because we've been here, so until I get home, it's not out yet. But what I love is like the visual humor that you throw in there. As the artist, you get full credit for that. So what's been your favorite little thing to work into the book so far?
For me, it's I've always been a huge fan of animation, so it's like Len Keane, Bruce Timm, which he's here, by the way. Bruce Timm is here, so I need to go up to him and be like, "You're my biggest inspiration. Here's my book," and bye. Just run away. I know. I feel throw books at him. But animation, like Len Keane, Bruce Timm, Guinardo from Black Sad, he worked on a Tarzan, I believe, doing the animal designs, and just a lot of expressiveness in the book is what brings a lot of inspiration to it, and that's what really fuels me to bring out the exaggerations of expressions and just the whole mood of the story, because I don't really get to do that much I get to do that with these comics, but it's having more of a reason to do it before I was even out there with Bat-Mite or with Transformers Windblade. I was just passing out my minis hey, read my stuff. So it's having this chance to show the world that I can do this.
Way to take my next question away, which is why don't you tell them about your Transformers thing, because I overheard you say you're going to do a panel for Transformers. Break that down.
Tomorrow, I am a little lost on my schedule because I am from the East Coast and my calendar on my phone switched over to West Coast time, so everything got pushed back on my calendar. So I need to look at that schedule. But yes, tomorrow is the panel for the Women in Transformers comics panel with Margaret and I think Sarah's going to be there. Not Sarah Stone, Sarah. How do you say your last name? Richard? Yes, I think so.
Yep.
But yes.
She was our very first interview ever.
Yay! I'm excited.
You're in good company. That's the word I'm looking for.
I'm
so,
excited.
Besides Bat-Mite, what is your favorite thing to be working on, or do you do original stuff? Or
I do. I have a mini here. It's called The Owl's Night, and
it's right there.
So this was a personal project of mine. It's a little darker. Yeah, that's the stuff I worked with. Sean Murphy apprenticeship. I did Cafe Racer, and we just basically studied his techniques, and I got 5 pages. I got the love story part, and it was very fun to do. But I do have my original work, and then Owl's Night I did with a friend, darker story, so it kind of gets me a chance to experiment. And I do also these other stories. My other story called Brushes, which is in the midst of being changed, but a little slice of life story about a single dad learning how to take care of his own kid, just the craziness that is brought on by having a child. But yeah, I work on silly little personal comics about my cat or whatever. Just anything fun. I love drawing Transformers animated half the time, especially making silly little Optimus Prime and Sentinel comics. But yeah, I like working on anything new, anything that brings up a new challenge, or what can I do on my next project? So something different.
Is this your first major Comic-Con where you've been affiliated with DC and whatnot?
I am affiliated with DC, yes. Before I worked with Viz Media.
Oh.
I did let's see, my first comic was a Ben 10 short with Ben 10 Halloween short, and then I did Hello Kitty, and then I did Bravest Warriors for Viz Media. So it's just a lot of small, tiny comics. And I've been this is my second San Diego I've ever been to, but I've been to New York a few times.
Okay.
So
but we're here, so therefore I don't know.
Everywhere.
But that's so cool. And so where can people find you to get commissions or follow you on social media or any of that fun stuff?
I have my own website. I'm on Twitter, Tumblr. Everybody on Tumblr, whoever follows me, they know me as Rinpin, because rinpin.tumblr. Then there's Twitter. Like, everything's connected on my Twitter and my Tumblr websites. You can find me on Twitter, and you can also get commissions here at the show if you're here for the next 4 days. It's DD04. So, yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Tumblr.
RIN237.
Yes, RIN237. Last 3 letters of my name and 237.
That's how I found your booth, thanks to Twitter, because I had already forgotten.
I'm on Twitter a lot. I'm actually on Twitter more than I am on Tumblr these days.
Good.
So.
That's where I am more, so that works out nicely. Well, thank you very much. And before we close, we always like to ask a ridiculous question. I've been switching over to something more topical this show, so because of the upcoming movie, Batman or Superman?
That's an excellent question. I'm gonna have to go with Batman, especially as like I kind of grew up with it. My dad was a major fan, so it's always been Batman in my life. So I'm gonna have to go with Batman. Sorry.
And we're gonna bring in we're resurrecting our original question because new venue. Why not? Cake or pie?
Pie.
That is the correct answer.
That is the correct answer.
High
Why
five.
would you get cake?
You know what people that say cake are? Dirty communists.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, Corin Howell.
Thank
Good
you
times.
Guys. I have so much fun.
Yay, Bat-Mite. Check it out. And Transformers and stuff. But mostly Bat-Mite for me. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.